What is up, productivity and profit productivity, whichever one you're watching on. Maybe you're watching on Instagram, maybe you're watching on YouTube. I don't know. I'm going to tell you how currently teaching, make sure my microphone's working here, currently teaching R3, have done some office days. I flew out to Seattle for an accounting firm, and I just had a financial advisor in here yesterday. And yesterday I got a text that said, wow, I'm going to double my revenue in the next 90 days. And we're talking about somebody that already does a significant amount of revenue. How? Why? How does this happen? Why? Well, what is this voodoo? I taught in R3. So if you go to r3class.com, I'm teaching live right now. I just taught week 2 and broke it down. And here's the fundamental truth. Somebody just reached out, same process I went through yesterday, and said, I can't do the homework, which I gave them from R3, which was a process of identifying, pinpointing the few people that you know you can help right now, the few people you know will be a good fit later, and the few people that you can't help at all. So I have the service provider who's a great service provider, but has been taught this internet marketing process of like ad, webinar, sale, which does work. But here's the problem. Here's why it's not compounding the way everybody wants it to. Because she says, I have a group of 2,000 and an email list of 10,000, and I don't know who I can help here. I don't know who's a good fit. See the problem with that? And she even said, well, I realize I'm disconnected. Wow. R3 is a paradigm shift. When you run paid traffic and you have success, it's really easy to become disconnected, and that kills your profits. So if you have an email list of 10,000, so I said you have an email list of 10,000 and a Facebook group of 2,000, and you can't name one person right now that you know is a good fit that would just love to work with you. I can't see who's dropping comments. I'm on a software, not directly on Facebook. And this is common. So yesterday had a service provider in here who does one deal. He does a ton of deals per month. One deal is $150,000 in his pocket. Okay. Same thing. Sat down, said, all right, let's segment through this stuff. Your current clients, who is the best fit to refer you? Because these are 3 people that refer to me all the time. So how much time do you spend on them? Because I kind of ignore them. See the profit? It's not that paid traffic doesn't work. It's that the most profitable thing you're ignoring, right? So, okay, let's focus on those three billboards, we call them. What about prospects? Can we segment them into the people that you know you could help right now, that want your help, that for some reason are not clients? And he sat down and he could think of one. And when he thought of that one, he thought of another, then he thought of another. And we built a pipeline of people that want to give him $150,000 right now. And that was never done before. So he said 28 years I've been building email campaigns, pipelines, sequences. And it never occurred to me to spend more time on the people that I know for a fact I can help right now than go try to get more leads, right? So doubled revenue. He goes, 90 days, I'm going to double my revenue, no question about it, with minimal effort, because I understand who I can help. And as people are coming in, paid traffic is awesome to get people in, but as people are coming in, they're getting bucketed, right, through application, through behavior, through a phone call, all these things into, hey, I could really, really help this person. And then, hey, I can't really help this person right now. And then, hey, this person is just blah, don't want them. Dan Nicholson does it really well. You guys know Dan Nicholson. He'll segment people into good fit right now, every now and then, because it's not something you just do all the time, because you have paid traffic, application, phone call, follow up, all that stuff's always ongoing. But if you don't have a system for identifying, hey, these are the 10 people, these are the 10 best fits for us right now, and then picking up the phone or reaching out and saying, hey, you're a great fit. What's the gap? Why aren't you buying my thing? Sometimes, like, I don't know, can you break it into 2? Oh, I forgot. I meant to pay. I just forgot nobody followed up with me. Like, it's such easy money. We just miss it, and it can double your revenue, right? And so then what happens as you're running paid traffic, or you're doing your LinkedIn, or you're doing your speaking events, you've built a system to bucket people, not to send them random mass automations, but to actually connect with them and show them things that answer the questions they have as people that are good fits but haven't enrolled, right? So that's it. I teach it all on r3class.com. I'm teaching it backwards. So I'm actually teaching like the campaigns before I teach the bucketing strategy. Because right now everybody has, if you can't think of 3 people right now that like, man, this person is, I'll give you one more example. Zachary Babcock, great podcast guy. Say, hey, I got to generate some cash. I got these new projects. I got to hire a bunch of people. I run a bunch of campaigns. I send a bunch of emails, and I just generate more cash. And I said, cool. Name somebody that is a good fit right now for what you do. And he gave me a name. I said, cool. Give me another one. Give me another name. I said, great. Give me another one. And he gave me another name. He gave me 3 names. I said, cool, come to this person. Go to each of these people, write them a custom message. Hey, I want to do this for you. This is the deal I want. I want you to pay for a year up front. All 3 people paid for a year up front. There's his cash. He'd been sending, thousands and thousands and thousands of emails generating $0. And all it takes is to talk to 3 people as an individual to generate all the money that he needed to fund the initiatives that he wanted to fund. Okay. So as you're building, you just have to really like connect with people and understand, hey, these are people that are good fit right now. These are people that are good fit later. These people are not a good fit. And spend most of your time trying to understand why the people that are a good fit, that have money, that need your service, that have the problem that you solve, understand why they're not buying. You let your paid traffic run. You let your webinar do its thing. You let your phone calls close at 10, 20%, whatever. That's ongoing, right? But you need to be bucketing people and connecting with people so that at any point you can identify 3 to 10 people that could generate a cash flow windfall in 20 minutes, right? Really, really important, because then you build this in. So every quarter you have a cash windfall to your billboards. Every quarter you have a cash windfall to your prospects. Every quarter you have a cash windfall to your best clients or from your best clients. So think about that. If you are running, most people are running a ton of traffic. It's profitable. Keep running your traffic. It is not nearly optimized. Nowhere near optimized. It's maddening. Anybody has a big audience or a decent audience, I go in and can double their revenue just by like saying, hey, why don't you talk to that person? It's wild. So that's what I did. That's what I've been doing. That's what I'm going to teach this weekend at my private client event. If you're going to be here, great. We're going to jam on this. I'm going to break this down so you really understand. If you're in the R3 class over the next 6 weeks, you're going to understand. If you're not in the R3 class, you go to r3class.com and see the replays. You don't get the live support, but that's okay. The replays are pretty freaking good. So r3class.com. More importantly, connect with people. Just like if you don't have 5 people right now that you know are a good fit and you can help them, and you know that if you made an offer and they enrolled, they wouldn't regret it. You can't identify those 5 people. You're doing business wrong. You really are, especially if you're high ticket specifically, you're doing business wrong. If you can't say, oh yeah, actually, so-and-so has a firm in Wyoming and yada, yada, yada. They'd be a great fit for me. And then you go talk to so-and-so from Wyoming. It's astonishing the amount of people that have a list of more than 100 people and you can't generate revenue at will. You should be able to generate revenue at will. But to do that, you really have to understand the R3 framework, and you really have to understand that, like, as people come through, you need to bucket them and then be helpful. Stop trying to sell them crap and be helpful, because they're a good fit. They have money. They want your thing. They don't want to be sold. They definitely want to buy. They don't want to be sold. They just want to be shown what it's like on the other side. What happens when they lose their leverage? They have a credit card, which is their leverage. What happens when I give it to you? That's all they want to know. And people are over here trying to like one call close them, when all they need to know is like, when you take my credit card, you're going to treat me this way. And there's a way to do that. I teach it in R3. It's really cool. That's it. That's all I got for you. Okay, bye.